we live in the city, okay, and we use power. We're on the grid. We rely on that power for quite a few things, but we do live pretty simply. So, you know, we don't get too carried away with it. But, you know, we have a fridge and our water heater and our stove, the lights, you know, the computers, everything. We use power. We watch a lot of YouTube channels, and some of these people that we watch are off-grid, and they seem to survive fine without using power or minimal power through solar or different means. And we thought to ourselves, what would happen if something happened to our power? What would happen if we lost power? How would we handle it since we're so used to having power available to us? So we decided to put ourselves to the test, and we're challenging ourselves to go off-grid for 30 days and see how we can handle living without power.
The month of June.
So June is going to be off-grid month. We're doing 30 days, no power, and we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how we can survive, and we're going to see if we can adapt in an off-grid situation or a down-grid situation. We did have a couple of them, you know, during some of the tornadoes that hit around here. We had a couple days without power, and even that was rough. We had to run to the store and hurry up and buy ice and throw it in our freezer and try to keep our food fresh, and you know, we were not prepared at all. No. We didn't even have a decent flashlight. We were just sitting there like, what now? We couldn't cook, our food was getting bad, and it was like 2 days without power, and it was like total meltdown.
We had to go to the library to go on the computer.
Yeah, everything fell apart on us. So we're gonna do this 30 days off-grid and see if we can handle it. I think we'll do okay, but it's gonna be a struggle.
Yep. No lights, no fridge.
Here's the rules. We talked about it. We figured out our rules. This is our challenge, so we can make the rules.
Yeah. Basically.
For us, we're going to be turning the breakers off. Okay. All except for a couple, and this is what we're going to keep on. Right now we have the incubator going, and there's about 4 days left. We're going to keep the incubator on. We don't need
longer for the one egg.
Right, we have one egg that has to stay in there a little while longer. So the incubator, it's just going to stay on. It's just common sense, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to ruin that.
And now we took our light bulbs out because we're keeping that breaker on, and we don't want to accidentally hit the switch. And the reason we're doing that is because we have smoke alarms that are hardwired into the light circuit. So we want to be safe. If we were truly off-grid, we'd buy some battery-powered smoke alarms. They're hardwired in. They do have a battery backup, but we don't want to waste that.
Yeah.
So we're keeping that on for safety, especially since we're probably going to be using oil lamps, candles, and who knows what. We want to be safe, so we're keeping our smoke alarms on. Other than that, we're turning off our water heater, we're turning off our fridge, we're turning off our stove. We have an electric stove.
Washer, dryer.
Yeah, washer and dryer. Everything off. We even have electric heat, believe it or not. And if it was a true down-grid situation, we would have no heating, which is pretty scary. Mm-hmm. But it's just what we have, and it works great, but it's not going to work. And that's why we kind of waited. We've been planning this for a little while.
We've been planning this since we
didn't want to do it in the winter.
Yeah.
So it's June, and June's pretty good because it's not too hot, but it's warm enough, and I think it'll help it. You know, we're kind of taking the easy road on this one. But still, it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool to learn, and we like to challenge ourselves so that we can learn to see what we're capable of, what we come up with, and how we can survive. And maybe we'll like it. You know, we never really wanted to be off-grid. We don't mind having power, right? Mm-hmm. But, you know, why not? Why not step in somebody else's shoes and see what it's like? The other thing that we should mention is that we will keep power on for our computers because the nature of my work, the way we make money, of our work, the way we make money is through the internet. And obviously we have to upload videos and stuff, so as well. So we're gonna keep the computers on for our business because that's just how, you know.
It's like going to work. Like,
yeah, you're not, like if you went to work at a office somewhere, you know, you're whatever, you know, you're a lawyer, off-grid lawyer, and when you go to work and you're not off-grid because you work someplace with power, it's your job, you got to do that. So
that's like what we have.
That's how we're going to look at it. We're going to try to keep it as separate as we can, and we're still doing like minimal like there's going to be no lead cords or anything, you know.
Yeah.
We're going to be like
no cheating,
no lights, no hot water, no fridge, no stove,
no washer.
Yeah,
we're gonna hand wash stuff. We're not gonna go to a laundromat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out, and yeah, I think that's about it. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna see how it is, and we're gonna test ourselves, and it's gonna be really cool and really fun. So follow us if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe, because this is gonna be a 30-day challenge, or yeah, 30 days. Yeah. 30 days. And we're going to keep you up to date. We're not going to do like daily videos, but we're going to do them, you know, as we have content to show you how we're surviving and what we're doing and maybe what changes we make. And we're really interested to see at the end of the challenge what changes maybe we'll stick with, you know, or maybe how we'll live differently, or what we'll have prepared for the future.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This is going to be a tricky one. So that's it. I guess we're ready to start the challenge. We're a day early, but we're going to be posting it June 1st, so
yeah,
you know, it's May 31st, and it starts now. We got the light bulbs out, and we're going to go hit the breakers and start it now. All right, so one more thing we wanted to tell you is, just in case you guys wondered, we have been whittling down our food supply out of our fridge and freezer for the last couple weeks to get ready for this challenge, so we're not wasting anything. And we got it down to basically nothing. We have more paint rollers than food. So we have a couple eggs and a stick of butter. We'll put a butter in a butter dish. We don't usually refrigerate our butter when we're using it anyway, so that'll be fine. We'll use it up quick. And that's it, a little splash of almond milk. And this mayo is not opened yet, so it'll probably be fine on the shelf. We'll take it out. So that's it, empty fridge, empty freezer. It just has some ice in there that we bought during that power outage, so we still have those bags of ice in there.
That was like last summer.
We'll pull them out so they don't melt all over and make a mess. So that's it, no food in there. So we're prepared and we're ready to go, and we're gonna have to do a shopping trip and see what we can find. We've been living kind of day to day, like buying stuff as we need it for the last week, I guess. You know, just one meal at a time, getting ready. So that's it. Let's see how we do.
The off-grid challenge starts now.